You're live. Wait, does it usually look like this? Oh, it does. Hello! All 0 viewers. I'm just kidding. We have about 10 right now.
Yeah. If you're
watching the playback, we are.
I think it says on the playback.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
Perfect. We'll
Okay,
just start
well
with us.
we have one.
So hello, how's it going?
Welcome.
We should have started it off like just straight up talking in Spanish.
I mean, hablamos en español.
Buenas tardes todos. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Estamos emocionados para.
No.
Oh, someone hopped off. I guess.
Wow, that was so fast.
They were not about that. But anywho, this will be really fun.
I wonder who the one viewer is.
Oh, see, I was gonna bend it back.
I have my head like not in there.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. You're taller. Well, we did prepare some conversation topics in the meantime.
Yeah, but some of them were important. Like I feel like we would need to bounce our. Oh my gosh, we just got 5 people.
What's your favorite herbs and spices? I think that one's a good warm up. No.
Hi, Steven.
Hey. It's Dad.
Oh, of course.
Yes, Dad.
This guy's retired. No, I'm kidding.
Dad, you're gonna let him roast you like that? No, I don't think that's a roast. It's actually like a pat on the back.
Yeah, he's made it.
This live is sponsored by the best beer in Spain, Cruz Campo. It's a joke when we said that we liked Cruz Campo
It's not a joke. It's
when Andrew said that he liked Cruz Campo in our Spanish video, he got a lot of hate.
I don't know if it wasn't hate. It was kind of like joking hate, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it was a lot of flack, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
But it's okay. It's kind of like now going to be an ongoing joke. I really do like Cruz Campo. It's not bad.
Actually, I don't mind it, but
yeah. Maybe we should have had one before we started this so we weren't so like rigid.
I'm not rigid.
I feel like the pressure to be entertaining is what makes the live hard at
It's
first.
not that hard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
I'm not naturally. So, anywho, thanks for being on here, everyone. This is fun. This is kind of us making up for not posting a video in a while.
Yeah, it's been a pretty long time. We've had some issues with our camera.
Yeah, we have a very big weekend coming up where we're going to be recording for like 3 days in a row, and our camera's this close to just dying out completely.
Yeah, completely.
Hi, Lizeth.
Hola.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Vamos a hablar en español un poco y en inglés también.
Yeah.
Más en inglés.
I can translate. Jenna can speak Spanish.
Vale. Para empezar, no. I wish. Espero que yo hablé muy rápido, rápidamente, pero no. Todavía no. But about the camera, the screen on our camera has completely died on us, and you can only look through the viewfinder. But then we took it to a camera shop and they're going to fix it, but they had to order a part. And after they messed around with it, now you can't see through the screen finder much either. So yeah,
we're having a lot of problems.
Just so many problems.
We're working on that as we speak. Hello.
Hi, Daniel or Danielle.
And hola to Black Block. Welcome.
Ah, nice.
Bienvenidos.
Bienvenidos. But yes, we're going to try to record a lot this weekend, so we'll see. We'll see.
I think it's going to die out, and we're probably going to...
It's probably going to die out like tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Mid vlog,
which tomorrow is very important for us.
Yeah, it's very important. But so is Saturday and Sunday because it's the start of feria.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, ¿cómo están?
Estamos bien.
Sí, estamos bien.
Sí.
Es nuestro fin de semana ahora porque tenemos un jueves. Solamente trabajamos en el colegio en un pueblo aquí en Sevilla. Solo lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves y también enseñamos en línea, pero durante viernes, sábado y domingo trabajamos en el blog, en YouTube, en nuestro canal. Pero sí, estamos listos para el fin de semana.
Sí, estoy emocionado para mañana. Vamos a probar una cosa o una bebida muy específico a Andalucía. Pero
sí, un vino de Andalucía. Sí, hay personas de Andalucía aquí. Puedes, ¿cómo se dice? Puedes adivinar, to guess. El vino.
¿Estáis listos para la feria? Sí. Eso es una cosa que queremos grabar el domingo y quizás durante la próxima semana, pero tenemos que trabajar en nuestro pueblo porque no tenemos vacaciones.
Sí.
No enseñamos en Manzanilla.
No. La lunes después. ¿Manzanilla? ¿Qué es Manzanilla? No sé.
Manzanilla es un...
tipo de vino. No sé. Look. Vino de dulce de Jerez. Tal vez, no sé. Pero sí. And for people, that don't know Spanish, maybe.
Yeah, sorry.
Feria is a huge fair that happens in Sevilla for a week. It's a long, traditional, beautiful fair. And it is a fair that travels through Andalusia, but the big one is Sevilla, and it's the first of the year. And everyone wears the flamenco dresses, and the men dress nice, and they have a big party every day for 7 days, and we're going to try to vlog it. I'm going to dress up. Andrew has a blazer. We're going to try to dress nice. We're not going to be traditional Sevillanos.
No,
because we just don't know how, we're not exactly like that, but sí. What? Tienes la camiseta de la selección de España, pero la pregunta, ¿Sevilla o Betis?
Oh.
Okay. Sevilla or Betis, these are the two football teams of Sevilla. And this question, todos nuestros estudiantes nos preguntan esta pregunta, porque es muy importante.
Cada semana.
Cada semana. Cada día.
Sí, cada semana se cambió mi mente. Cada semana. Normalmente yo lo hago porque yo quiero, no sé cómo se dice, no quiero, yo quiero, how do you say it, like mess with them? Like,
no sé,
no sé cómo se dice,
el vocabulario
pero, sí, pero no sé, no sé. Hemos visitado el estadio y hemos visto un juego de Betis, pero
¿De
no.
Betis? No.
No, sí, hemos visto un
partido de fútbol
un partido
de
Sevilla, sí. Pero ahora me gusta Sevilla. Sí, Sevilla.
Y también tenemos un amigo que trabaja con el equipo de Sevilla.
Sí.
Hola
amigos. Ole.
Sí. But yeah. No sé si debemos hablar en español o inglés. Es difícil porque yo sé que hay personas que no hablan español.
Sí.
Personas que no hablan.
Podemos hablar en los dos.
Los dos, sí.
Los dos.
Yay, muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Te amo también. Yay, sí. Es nuestros planes para el fin de semana.
Y tenemos un tour, o no sé. Y tenemos un tour de... yo acabó.
¿Ha terminado?
Sí. Pero tenemos un tour de la fábrica de Cruz Campo.
Muy pronto.
Sí, muy pronto. Estoy emocionado, pero no sé si
No, sí, estoy
Sí.
emocionada también. Vamos a grabar un video también del tour.
Sí, pero el tour, creemos que será no sé, queremos que hablar en español en el tour. Entonces, no sé. No
Sí,
sé
pero
cómo, I
está
can't
bien.
speak.
Está bien si hablaran en español, pero sí, el acento aquí todavía es muy difícil para aprender, o para entender, sí.
Para entender
Sí, es
y
muy
para
difícil.
aprender.
Sí. Pero no pasa nada.
Some trip planned for next month. Ooh. We do have, okay, so I don't want to give away too much, but our program ends in July.
Yep.
So after that, we do have travel plans and
No, it doesn't end in July.
I'm sorry, in June. In June.
Like 1st of June.
Yes, and so we have big travel plans after that, but we don't want to give away too much of those plans. Yeah, I would say Andalusia is not the best place to learn Spanish, but it's fun.
It's so fun.
It's really fun.
And now I feel like when we visit Latin America again or go back to Guatemala, we're going to speak very interesting Spanish because we still have obviously accents. We're still from los Estados Unidos.
Mhm.
So obviously we speak like guiris or gringos, but we're also like picking up a lot of like the Sevillan accent. So I recently had a Spanish class and I like cut the S's off of something and the teacher corrected me and I was like, oh, yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Like, like los árboles, you'd be like, lo árbole. And then, it's like, I didn't mean to do it. It's just kind of what I've been hearing so much and just kind of putting into practice too. So I just feel like we have like little things that we say that, different words, but yeah.
Sí, black box. Sí, es la verdad. Es la verdad. Porque.
Oh yeah, okay. So he said after learning Spanish in Andalusia, like all the other accents are going to be like much easier.
Sí, Daniel, más o menos.
Oh, atabenao. Like our.
¿Qué pasó?
We love it. We really do love it. But that we like also like reflect that because we've been around it for so much. We like copy it, but obviously we don't sound like locals, so it's just funny. I feel like we're gonna have such an interesting accent, and it's kind of cool. Muchas gracias, Manuel.
Sí, muchas gracias.
Eres el dueño de nuestro piso, ¿no? El dueño de nuestro piso también se llama Manuel. ¿Qué
pasó?
Y él tiene el acento más fuerte del mundo.
Sí, muy sevillano.
Demasiado rápido para nosotros.
Sí.
Chicos.
Sí, pero yo tengo una maestra de español en italki y italki es una plataforma, pero no es.
¿Es un anuncio ahora?
Sí, no.
Es una
pero sí, yo tengo dos maestras de español y uno de España y uno de Colombia y mi maestro de Colombia, él es mucho más lento. Sí, es mucho más lento.
¿Habla más lento?
Y habla más lento, sí.
No es una persona lenta, pero habla.
Sí, pero habla más lento. Y sí, cuando hablamos es mucho más fácil. Pero me gusta mi maestra de España también, porque es el español que necesito hablar en Sevilla. Entonces es muy normal.
Sí, exacto. Oh, from Portugal. Oh, hi, Chris and Melissa. The flamenco video. Okay. they did a very cool video where they learned the flamenco dance, and I would love to do that.
I know we need to do that.
We just need to learn. So we were super impressed with that video. That was awesome. And Manuel en catalán, and me gusta mucho cuando hablan eso. Muchas gracias. So yeah, we love Spanish. We really do. Sometimes learning Spanish has been like super fun, and some days I feel like I can talk to anyone and just talk about anything, and then some days I really feel like I don't know anything. And I guess that's part of learning a language. And the dancing was embarrassing.
That's funny.
You did great. But so that's I think we kind of caught everyone up a little bit. If you on our camera breaking,
we didn't even mention
that.
Yes.
Yeah,
we didn't catch
one of the most important
I know.
things. So we recently
wait, no, you go.
So we recently got engaged, which is so exciting news. Andrew proposed to me during La Semana Santa in Parque Maria Luisa with our family there, and it was so beautiful, and it's a really, really exciting thing.
Yeah.
For us, and so it's that's been kind of like the really big thing for us. Well, we've been very busy since Semana Santa.
Yeah, super busy.
So and that's also another reason I think why we don't really have a video for this week, is because coming back from Semana Santa and a lot of like getting it back adjusted into work and everything, and all of that.
Sorry.
What?
Wait, I saw. Can I propose you some bar or restaurant in Sevilla? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
I love we don't do it very often. Like, we don't go out to eat a lot, but when we do, I really enjoy the tapas scene.
Yeah. So
the tapas scene.
We love the tapas in Sevilla.
Right.
A lot of our
Sorry. I'll be right back.
We've had friends visit us. Shout out to Derek and Greer, and they were saying how a lot of like things, they didn't really love the Spanish food, but then when they came and visited us, we've done a lot of trial and error. So we like showed them the Salomon whiskey and like different cosas así, baclao and tomate, and just some really good tapas, and they actually really loved it here. So they were like, we didn't think we liked Spanish food until we came to Sevilla and had some of the tapas. And so, en croquetas, so good. So, we have some questions. We do have an Instagram, if some people don't know. The name was on Instagram. And, the jam croquetas. Wow. I love croquetas.
That actually sounds crazy.
Okay, so I asked some people to leave us some juicy questions, and some people left some juicy questions. Like, are you going to be in Spain for life?
Oh.
What a question. No. Desgraciadamente, no. Our program ends at the end of the school year, at the end of the academic year. And we're going to continue traveling. We really want to go back to Latin America. We want to keep doing Spanish-speaking countries for a bit, because we really want to like really solidify our Spanish. We're so impressed with people who learned English and learn it to such a high level that they can like hang out and have friends.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what we're hoping to do with Spanish.
Yeah.
We really want to make friends in other countries.
We've actually met two people here that we met. I tried to reach out to people on like a conversation exchange platform, and I did. And then we met up with each other. So like it was me and Jenna, and then the guy that I met online and his partner as well. So it was a really good friendly conversation. Fun. And now we feel like we have friends that are like truly Spanish.
Yeah.
Because we do have a lot of friends here, but they're not actually Spanish.
Yeah.
So, and that's because or maybe we just don't get out of our box more.
It's
I
hard
don't
to
know.
make friends here.
It is.
Adios, Lizette. Muchas gracias. But yeah.
But no, we've never been to San Sebastian, Caroline. We're gonna try to go to the northern part of Spain before we leave because I really, really want to go to Bilbao. So we're going to try.
That wasn't me, I swear. Wait, you didn't send that? I'm so confused.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused too.
Also, fun fact, Andrew's cousin speaks Spanish. Pretty impressive. She also came and taught in Spain, which is amazing. Just following in the footsteps.
Yeah, it's a family thing.
Next question. You choose the next one. Oh.
Tips on maintaining. Oh, that's funny. That's a good one.
Read it. They don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, sorry. Tips on maintaining a top-notch mustache. That is a fantastic question. And the answer to that question is just literally surviving. I think that's literally the only answer.
The stash has been around for a while, and when we first got here, he shaved it, and then I was like, who are you? You know, it kind of felt weird.
I know. I showed up for the first week, and then my students, I shaved, and then my students were like, what the heck?
Yeah, they got upset.
And they got upset, and they were like, we liked you better with your mustache. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going back to the mustache then. So
once you get roasted by kids, you have to grow it back. Okay, let's see. Now you pick another one.
Oh, if you could live anywhere, where would it be? Oof. Anywhere?
We kind of talked about this before.
We have? I mean, we've talked about it multiple times, and we have a different answer, I think,
Like
every time.
It's tough.
Where would you live?
Like a dream for me, the two dream places would be somewhere in Colorado, like Fort Collins, where we could just have like a cozy, like cabin style home, cottage ferry.
Okay.
Or somewhere like Austria.
That was my answer. Yeah, I was gonna say Austria. I really enjoyed it there. I also love German, so after Spanish, I would like that to be a third language, and we could possibly do something in Austria because of some family history. Austria, like in Vienna or in Alps?
I don't know. We've only been to Vienna, so we need to visit.
That's a good point.
The Alps. I'm sure we'd absolutely love the Alps.
Yeah, I mean, like we love mountains. Like we said, she wants to move to Colorado in like a small cottage. So I really would want a hybrid. Like I'd want like a town that's, maybe,
like it has stuff going on.
Exactly. But, you can go out in the mountains and maybe you could go do a hike and do some hiking. So that kind of stuff would be amazing.
Yeah.
And the only reason, I think one of the reasons why we say Austria is because well, I mean, it's possible.
There's like a slim chance I could get citizenship, but we don't know.
But we don't know.
To like work through it.
So.
But also, Austria is just awesome.
It's just beautiful too. Really beautiful. Yeah. It was amazing.
And Vienna got ranked like best place to live in the world. Oh, thank you, Matt. Oh, wow, jinx.
Well, we were reading it at this stage.
Thank y'all so much. We really appreciate it, y'all.
Cheap skiing. Well, hey, I've only skied 3 times, and that sounds great to me.
Was that going to be your answer though? Was there anywhere else that you would live?
Actually, I would live. Oh gosh, I don't know. I would live in Spain, honestly.
Mm-hmm. I would.
I just need to find the right place. I like Sevilla, but I don't think I could stay here long term. For a few different reasons, but I love it here. It's just
the
not
heat.
Somewhere. The heat is one of the main reasons, actually. Like we're from Texas, and I can't handle the heat right now.
The sun just burns you. You're just walking around getting burnt to a crisp.
Yeah.
Also, though, we live in like the city, so people are like walking by. Like as we're talking, people are walking by our window, and they like look in. Like, oh, what are they doing?
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Any other one? What country do you want to get married in? That's a good question because when we posted about it, our engagement, a lot of people were like, get married in Guatemala and get married in Morocco. And like I would love to do that, but no one would go to it.
No. And we have
Like-
we have family and a lot of
Like
things that
grandmas.
and we want everyone to be there. So
But and like I don't know. So
we would love to.
Like it would be fun, but it would just be like if we got married in another country, it would just be like us with our parents.
Yeah, and family. I mean,
and it
like
would be, like,
maybe
hard.
small family.
I don't even know if we could convince like many friends to come out.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're definitely planning on doing it in Texas.
In Texas, yeah.
For sure. So,
what country? Texas. I have one student from Turkey that I teach online, and he like can't understand that Texas isn't a country. And it's starting to get funny because I'm like, what country do I live in? He's like, Texas. And I was like, no, it's in the United States. And I show him the map, and he's starting to sound more and more Texan every day. So.
He's starting to sound more and more like Patrick. Every single day.
That's his cousin.
Other cousin.
But yeah. Anyways, anything like good conversation?
Yeah, anyone. I was about to
anyone
say.
Any good conversation starters?
Someone comment.
We could say, yeah.
Yeah, we got questions here. We could have questions on live. We could do it however we want.
What is the best cheese? That is a good question because I think we might have eaten it all.
No, it's in there.
We're next to our fridge because our fridge is in the
kitchen.
Is in the kitchen. I don't even know.
I'm sorry, no, it's in the living room.
Sorry, yeah, it's in the living room. There's our
fridge.
Oh, here's our fridge. Okay. But anywho, Gouda.
Caroline says, Mark said that the people in Texas believe that Texas is also a country. Which,
La verdad.
That's true. It's factual.
But yeah.
What else?
Okay.
What did you?
What
you
other
just
question?
said something.
What is the best cheese? It's Gouda.
Yes.
It's like a certain type of Gouda that we get from the store.
I would say a smoked Gouda for me is my go-to.
Yeah.
Like if I could get any cheese, it would be a nice smoked Gouda. Which
yes.
is an interesting question for the live, but appreciate it.
Oh, here's Caroline. Here's a question that you submitted. I know you just submitted another one, but here's a second one. What are the foods you've added to your grocery list every time you go after moving to Sevilla?
Chickpeas.
Chickpeas, yeah.
Every single time.
This guy's a chickpea maniac.
So I hated cooking.
Yeah.
I've hated cooking my entire life. And as soon as we came here and we had to start cooking because we don't make a lot of money here teaching. Well,
just out us like that.
No, I mean we don't. Like we really don't. And so we can't go out to eat a lot. So we had to start going to the store and we started eating the same meals every single day.
Yeah.
And we were just like, man, this is brutal. And I just, for some reason, Instagram food hacks started popping up on my Instagram reels. So I started getting into it a little bit more. And then, I don't know, I found like a little, like, I wanted to do more like vegan stuff and not eat a lot more meat. So we decided literally buying chickpeas every single time we go.
Yeah.
We probably eat chickpeas like 2 or 3 times a week. It's just so easy to do.
Plant-based protein.
Yeah, seriously.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Glass jar. Yep. Absolutely. But living in Spain isn't all that expensive, is it? No.
It's not. So we can.
It just adds up if you go out a lot.
Yeah.
It adds up.
Yeah. If we try to go out and then we'll start drinking and then it's just not. Well, that makes it sound bad.
It just adds up.
It just adds up.
If you have a $3 every drink and then
yeah.
But yeah, I would say our apartment rent's like pretty affordable and so are groceries, but we still don't get paid like much. And we teach online and then we have our YouTube.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, we got 3 income streams, but they're all really low.
No big deal.
They're all really low right now. So, we hope to bump up the YouTube one this year. But yeah, in the meantime, we cook from home. But it's actually so good. I really like our meals. And it's something that I look forward to a lot. My question is, when we did our last live, it was 6 months ago. So, wow, how would you say that you've changed since then? Since when we first came to Sevilla? Was it 6, 7 months ago?
Yeah, 6 months, maybe 7 months. I feel like I'm just now getting used to the culture. Like, damn, we just jumped to 11 for no reason. Sorry. I feel like I'm just now getting, accustomed to the culture, like really kind of understanding everything.
Yeah.
And like realizing, I want to like give examples, but I feel like it's gonna sound bad. Like, okay, so for example, I'm just gonna give an example here. Like, there's certain times at school where like I have awkward situations with just not certain teachers, but just with people in general, because I don't know Spanish fluently and they don't know English fluently, so we have kind of like a weird balance, I would say. And in English, we have a word for that, and it's called being awkward. Like, I was being awkward or you're being awkward, but here that's just not like in the vocabulary, and those situations aren't uncomfortable. So for me, I've started to realize like that's normal.
You.
That's just normal. Yeah, it's just me.
See, incómodo, which is uncomfortable, it's like the only way to describe it.
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not the same. It's hard to explain. I mean, if you know the word awkward, then you know what I'm talking about. Yes, exactly, Maria. It's like a mix of uncomfortable and like weird, but it's also
exactly.
That's like the perfect way to describe it.
You're like, that's how you should tell someone. You're like, I'm feeling una mezcla.
But yeah, I think, but overall, I don't know. I feel like my Spanish has definitely gotten better, but my confidence has stayed about the same. So I'm still very scared to speak and like kind of shy, especially when it's like a big group of Spanish speakers and it's just me.
Yeah.
So peekaboo. Sorry.
Yeah, what? That kind of scared me.
Oh, that was funny.
All right, now that Patrick's here, we're gonna switch back to Spanish. No. Just kidding. But anywho, Patrick, you missed our Texas kind of chat. But whatever.
Okay, so what about you? How would you say you have changed in the past 7 months?
I would say, how have I changed? I would say I actually became more confident. I feel like my Spanish has improved, and I got to this point where I would be in the teacher's lounge, and I would just kind of smile and say hola, and no one would talk to me. And I realized that, they're not going to come to me, but I was like, maybe I'll just try to go to them. And then once I did that, I've made really good, like, friendships with the teachers, and I've chatted with them a lot. And so I think getting out of my own comfort zone and not expecting people to come to me has made me more confident,
Mm-hmm.
But like, I still have fear. Like, I'm not going to like walk in when they're all like talking at the same time and be like, hey, I'm here. Let's chat. Like, I'm not going to do that. But when it's one-on-one, like totally people want to talk to me, or like they would love to have a conversation. I just like need to start it.
Right.
If that makes sense. So having that confidence and be like, oh, it's okay to start a conversation. They're just feeling uncomfortable like me. And to give them the benefit of the doubt, a lot of people don't know if we have the level to communicate.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So yeah, I think I've just improved a lot in Spanish and as a person. And see, there was someone that walked by.
Just stared into the window.
Yeah, I think when we first moved here, I had a really hard time with cultural differences.
Mm-hmm.
I think I thought Spain was, Eduardo, podemos hablar en español también en un momento. We can switch back. Mm-hmm. But what I think I was saying, like, I had a hard time with the cultural differences when we first moved here. And I took it personally, but then I realized like it's not personal. It's just a cultural barrier that I had to like get through. So I think that was my biggest part. Ahora podemos hablar un poquito en español de las choque de las culturas. El miedo que teníamos hablando en español fue muy difícil.
You do
para
look a lot
nosotros.
more comfortable.
Oh, gracias. Yeah.
Maria.
Do
I
your
have a lot of teachers at my school named Maria.
Uh-oh.
And now I'm scared.
Maria, do you work?
Please.
She goes, hee hee.
I know. Does
Maria know?
Oh my gosh! Stop, please.
Wait,
Please.
you do look a lot more comfortable, but she was talking.
Oh, that's true.
Maria,
Okay.
¿dónde trabajas?
Thank you. Please.
We're more reserved. Haha. Guys, does Andrew's school know about him, or is it in my school? Is this person a teacher? Maria, this is the best prank of all time.
Seriously. Oh my goodness.
Because Andrew accidentally signed into our YouTube account on a teacher computer and left it there.
But I couldn't log out. It was so hard for me to. It was so hard for me to just be like, I'm signed into my YouTube channel. Like how I didn't know how to say that in Spanish, and also this was at the beginning of the year, so throughout like 2 or 3 months, basically I was just like, I was trying so hard to like, get to log out of the YouTube channel and stuff like that. And I just couldn't do it. It was so hard. I don't think he knew either. That's what was crazy.
The kids at your school know for sure. Yeah. Hey guys. Hey Lisa and Josh. Yeah, they know he's a YouTuber for sure. 100%. We didn't tell, or Andrew's school knows about the engagement, but it never came up in conversation with my school.
Yeah, my
no
sixth
one really
graders.
asked how my son.
They told my 6th graders, and then yeah, it was just a wildfire.
I think I should just and I have the ring on, but I think
you need to be like, look at Paige.
I've was on the board. I was like, and if you see here,
Paige. If you look at page 5.
I think the culture in Sevilla is people get married a lot later. So I don't think they're expecting me to get married right now.
Yeah.
Oh, look, someone just walked by.
Like, you guys doing YouTube?
Look at that cute dog.
All right, we're sidetracked. Sorry.
There was a cute dog.
ADHD problems. Okay. What other questions?
I still am cracking up on Maria's prank.
I know that's.
If you just hopped on, Maria pranked us, and unless she's pranking us again, and she's actually a teacher.
Did we already miss the engagement story? Kinda.
We didn't go too crazy into the story, other than.
Okay, so let me explain. So I had a plan. I knew I was going to do it when our parents were coming. So before we even came to Spain, I knew that I was going to do it when our parents were here together, so we could do it as like a family and do it all together. So I tried to get them to come on the trip together, which worked. So boom, there was the first kind of like plan. Everything went to plan in that instance. Then during Semana Santa, we had like a whole week or 10 days off, and it was during like the Easter week. So the cathedral is a good option to get married. Yeah, I mean,
would they let us in?
Yeah, give me the contact because that would be amazing.
I was thinking the Alcazar actually.
So basically, the day, oh man, so we had like 3 days in Sevilla in this time period. And I was like, dang, we had like a jam-packed schedule. We were both staying downtown. There were so many pasos, which if you don't know about Semana Santa, just like look it up.
It's the parades.
It's crazy.
We couldn't get a hold of the schedule. Like it was just so sporadic and like busy and crazy. But anywho.
And so, what was it?
We went downtown 3 days.
That's what it was. So when we first got there, I was like, oh, we should like, dress up cute or like, dress nice. And not saying that she didn't look nice, of course. She's beautiful. I'm just saying that when I told her to dress like, maybe like, oh, you should bring a dress or something and we could like, look nice or whatever. And so I dressed up a little bit, and then she came out of her hotel room with like, like a skirt and like some tennis shoes, which is fine. It's fine. But for like the
For the
proposal,
record, I looked cute.
I would agree. But
Just athletic cute.
But for the proposal, right? I was like, maybe this isn't what we should do. And
I didn't know.
And then that day also it was really cloudy. So honestly, it was kind of like it was perfect. And then sorry, it just had to be said. And then the next day, okay, so the next day comes around and then she was like, "Oh, I'm going to wear my green dress." And I was like, "Okay, perfect." And then we had already like kind of like been talking about going back to the huge park here in Sevilla, Parque Maria Luisa. And I was like, okay, perfect. So that's also perfect because that's where I want to propose. And so my plan, honestly, was to walk around the park and like find a spot. Like I don't know. I knew something was gonna hit me. Well, I didn't know, but I like was hoping that something would just kind of like hit me and be like, okay, this is it. And luckily it did. Like I was like, this is it. Like as soon as we were walking, I was like, this is it. There was like the metal
flower arch.
Yeah, the arches. That's the word. The metal arches and the flowers were growing over them. They were blooming. Our sinuses were going crazy, and yeah. And then this is the funny part. So as we're walking into this area, I kind of like made the head nod. I'm looking at everyone. I'm like, yeah, this is it. And so we're all just like standing there super awkwardly. And that's when Jenna starts to.
I just knew.
Yeah, that's when she kind of knew.
Everyone had their phone out, and everyone was quiet, and it just felt so tense. I was like, "What?" My heart rate. I like looked down. It was like well past 100. It was in the 100s. I was like, "What the heck is going on right now?"
Mine went from like 60 beats per minute to like 130 in like no time. Yeah, my anxiety level was like through the roof because my mom had the ring in her purse because the box was like really clunky for some reason. So she put it in her purse and then she set her purse next to me so I could get the ring out of the purse. And then I tried to get because Jenna and I were sitting down next to each other. So then my mom was like, y'all should take a picture. And then I could tell Jenna was just so unenthusiastic like during this moment. And it was probably anxiety.
Yeah, because everyone was acting so weird. I like kind of knew, but I wasn't completely sure.
Yeah, so then we take a picture and I'm like we even have it too. Like we have the picture before I proposed. And then we got up. And then my dad took a picture of us, I think, like by the arches, and then I kneeled down and proposed, and that was that. And then we went to
after that moment, it was beautiful.
Yes, but the first
the 5 minutes leading up to it.
It was not 5 minutes. It was like 2.
Felt like 5.
It was like 2 minutes.
But yeah, but it was very beautiful. It was really, really beautiful.
Yeah, super incómodo y raro.
And then I got an allergy reaction. No.
Did you?
Yeah, my eyes.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, guys, I literally had an allergic reaction, but I haven't really told anyone that, so I just thought I'd share it on live.
Yeah,
my eyes puffed up really bad. Yeah, but it's okay. I got some allergy meds, and I was all good. It was still beautiful. Like it didn't take away from the moment because it happened later on. It happened like 3 hours later.
Yeah.
How close to what you had planned was what you actually said?
I actually didn't really plan exactly what to say. This makes me sound so bad. I didn't plan where to propose. I didn't plan what I was going to say. I'm just very, I don't know.
You went with your gut.
Yeah. I already knew I knew what I was going to say. You don't even remember what I said.
No, I blacked out. I was nervous.
Yeah, Maria. Yeah, that's perfect. I just bought the ring. Boom. Perfect. Mm-hmm. No, I had I just don't have I didn't have the details, which I feel like is also how we plan certain things as well. So that's just how I am. Like
We
I
buy
like,
the flight and we just...
and then we deal with the details when we get there, kind of thing. That's how we both are. So
No, we detail a little bit.
just a tad. I mean, I had like, it was great. It was great. Honestly, I think it was perfect.
It was wonderful. It worked out perfectly. Yeah. So that's how that went.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
So
It was
there's
really beautiful.
there's the engagement story, everyone.
Yes. And we have an engagement party tomorrow with our friends here, and we're really excited.
So if you all are interested in flying out to Sevilla by tomorrow night, let us know.
You are invited.
You can come.
Just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're excited. Emily, if you're on this, our friend Emily said she would be on this.
Yeah.
This is a test of friendship right now. Oh, she just hopped on. She's hosting it for us, so we're super excited to trash the place. No.
Mm-hmm.
No, but we're really excited to celebrate and have fun, and it'll be really nice.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be super nice. So yeah, that's it for that.
Check's bank account, yeah. No, flying to Sevilla is a really.
Hey, Sam.
Actually, don't know what that means.
Talk.
Tell me talk. Like,
is that a drink?
Oh, good point. Talk.
Thank
now
you,
I'm
Maria.
interested. I need to know
Thank
what that
you.
is.
Maria. So she's from Colombia.
Maria. Oh,
From
shot.
Colombia. From Colombia.
Oh, goodness.
So we want to go to Colombia, actually.
That.
Spoiler.
Yeah, that's a big spoiler. I said we weren't going to talk about that.
Oh, I thought you were.
Ow. Chico. Sorry.
Yes, we really want to come, which we think we will. So there's that.
Yeah.
Well, you can learn some more Spanish. Do you think Colombia is a good place to learn Spanish? Since the Sevillans say this isn't the best place to learn.
Yeah, literally every Spaniard has said
like
that this
every
is...
Spaniard just like kind of chuckles at us.
Yeah, they're like, that's like learning Spanish in Scotland. Like, or learning, sorry.
Yeah.
Learning English in Scotland.
So yeah. Let's see.
I need to reach out to Jorge. Oh, it's actually not a bad idea.
¿Quién es Jorge?
Jorge was our coworker at Sherwin.
Ah, qué bueno.
Yeah.
Should we do a Spanish question?
She said Colombianos hablan rápido. Dude,
The
people here, I haven't heard anything like it.
Oh, like that speed?
Yeah.
Neutral. I like neutral.
I think it's kind of neutral.
Neutral.
From what I've heard, but also like I think every accent has like its hard parts of like listening, and it's like pros and cons, you know. Go back to Guatemala.
See, we
I want to.
love Guatemala, so we actually might go back.
Yeah, when we're in Colombia, we'll make our way back.
The way like to South America. On the way back, we definitely want to go to Guatemala.
We miss our family in Antigua.
Yeah, we love.
I really do. I have like a special place, and there will always be a special place in my heart for Guatemala, just because it really opened my mind up to so many different experiences.
Yeah, it was so awesome.
It's amazing.
I honestly think Guatemala might be like one of my favorite places we've just ever been to. It's just so life-changing.
I think I'm biased because of the amount of time that we were there, I think, as well.
That's true.
Like, we were there for so long, so we got to really experience everything.
But we did go there and then leave, and then we're like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
We have to spend more than a week.
We literally came back for a month.
We came back because it's just...
too beautiful.
I know. I just think, like, I don't understand why everyone's so nice. Everyone was so nice.
Yeah.
So... just love Guatemala so much. Amazing. So yeah, I think we will go back because there's so many places we want to visit in Guatemala. like in the northern part, and like Tikal.
Yeah.
And also like a lot of people left recommendations for like Quequetenango
Quequetenango,
Huehuetenango,
Huehuetenango,
y otras partes. En el sur también, en la playa.
para surfear.
Surfear.
Gracias a Duolingo.
Yeah.
It's the only reason I know that verb.
Yeah. Guatemala, definitely. We really want to go back. So yeah, love Guatemala. ¿Otras preguntas?
Sí, otras preguntas.
¿Alguien tiene una pregunta en español para practicar? Oh, thank you, Caroline, for hopping on.
Yes, thank you for
Te
coming.
quiero muchísimo también.
Whenever we get home, we'll make a trip up to Austin.
Y vamos a hablar. ¿Cómo se dice? Toma un viaje a Houston para nuestra fiesta de prometido.
¿Qué quisieran conocer de Colombia? Uf. Buena pregunta. ¿Dónde
necesitamos visitar?
Sí, ¿dónde necesitamos visitar?
¿Dónde no necesitamos visitar?
Si queremos quedarnos en un ciudad durante un mes. Normalmente no.
Para trabajar.
Sí, nos gusta quedarnos en una ciudad durante un mes. Y si hay una ciudad que crees es el mejor, pues díganos, por favor.
Y también cosas interesantes en la cultura, en la gente, en la historia, o ideas para los vlogs, porque con nuestro canal queremos hacer más videos de la cultura en español, de cosas interesantes, más que la lista normal de un lugar, ¿sí? Sí, queremos, no sé, we want to do more exploration, like more understanding of the place, not just, the bucket list of what to do in that. It'd be cool to be like, this is like some of the rich culture in a place, It would be so cool if someone came to Houston and did that, or came to Texas and did that, and like more than just the bucket list went in deep. I think that'd be fascinating. Also, we just want to learn more Spanish and more about people, more about the world. So, yeah. ¿Cómo
investigan qué partes de la ciudad lo más peligrosas que otras? Normalmente yo uso Reddit.
Sí, Reddit y Google.
Pero Reddit es muy, no sé cómo se dice en español, pero Reddit es like hit or miss. Porque normalmente depende de la Reddit, es muy importante para leer, pero depende de la cosa puedes leer. No sé, es muy hit or miss.
Sí, y también preguntamos a la gente de este país, y a veces no es el mejor porque la gente dice, es perfecto, pero a veces no es perfecto para una persona extranjera. Pero es importante para preguntar, porque las personas pueden decirnos sí o no, por favor, no vaya a esta parte de la ciudad.
Sí.
Pero el problema con buscar los lugares en Google es que a veces Google dice que todas partes de un país es peligroso, y no es la verdad. La verdad es que hay muchos lugares bonitos y seguros, pero
muchas ciudades grandes casi siempre tienen un lugar muy peligroso.
Sí.
Pero
sí, por ejemplo, Houston es muy peligroso en muchas partes.
Houston, Dallas, Austin.
Muchas ciudades en los Estados Unidos, pero sí, buscamos en el internet. Sí.
Sí, hemos oído que Medellín, Bogotá y Cali son los 3 mejores ciudades para vivir. No sé,
Sí, para visitar, pero
sí, para visitar. Pero queremos hacer otras cosas, pero para conocer la cultura y la gente y donde podemos preguntar a la gente sobre la cultura, las cosas que necesitamos visitar.
sí.
Normalmente queremos quedarnos en una ciudad.
Sí, y queremos quedarnos en Medellín porque
Sí, queremos que en Medellín, pero
escuchamos que hay mucha arte y es muy progresivo ahora, pero sí. I think those are the biggest cities and also hold a lot of history. Sí, es verdad. There's some loud music outside of our.
yeah, we live like on a main street, so it's pretty brutal.
It's bumping. Yeah.
The weather is better in Medellin. Okay.
Interesante.
Interesting. Damn, we've almost been on this for an hour.
Yeah, we have. Woo! Look at us go. But yeah, that's kind of what we were thinking.
Yeah.
With Colombia, or we don't know where else we're gonna go in South America yet. We're kind of leaving it open. But we definitely are being called to Colombia. We feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then maybe stop along the way in Central America. But should we wrap this up?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you, everyone. Y
Yeah.
muchas gracias por ver
Sí,
y por
claro.
venir.
Y vamos a publicar más videos este mes en español. Ahora creemos que nuestro español está mejorando un poquito más, en nuestra confianza también. Entonces vamos a grabar más videos en español. So,
Thanks, Chico. Thanks for supporting.
Thank you. Awesome. So thank you all, everyone.
Yeah, thanks so much for watching.
Yes, we really appreciate y'all.
Appreciate all of the support.
Yes.
And you'll see us soon.
Yes. With our first sponsor in our next video. We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Muchísimas gracias y adiós.
Adiós.